Hi, Mrs. McAfee. I just wanted to start off by saying congratulations on your award. I couldn't think of anyone else who deserves it. Since working with you this fall, I can honestly say that you have affected me not only as an actor, but as a young woman because of all the lessons that you taught our cast, not intentionally, but because of who you are. You have the amazing gift of inspiring people, and especially with dealing with young actors, inspiring them to be great and give a brilliant performance, but also respect their fellow actors is something that I will treasure for the rest of my life. The patience, kindness, and confidence you have instilled in me is something that I truly plan on cultivating for the rest of my life. I always knew that I wanted to pursue theater, but I'll never forget the day that you told me you saw me directing in my future. And I always knew I wanted to be an actor, but I never thought that maybe I could be a director. So you opened up so much for me and just gave me a confidence in myself that I knew others had in me, but I never believed. And especially as I'm graduating this year, I think God gives us amazing people at amazing times in our lives. And if I hadn't worked with you, I don't think I would be the person I am today. So as I get ready to go on to college, I'll always remember that. You taught me to always remember where I'm going, but to never forget where I've been. Congratulations.
Hi, Mrs. Mack. I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank you so much for all of the hard work you put into Hairspray. You truly made it an amazing experience, not only for the audience, but also for all of the cast, crew, and others involved in the production. And it was so nice to be reunited with you 9 years after Once on This Island. I came before you when I was a wee little 7-year-old playing Little T Moon, and my best memory of Once on This Island was probably the first day. I came in so nervous and yet excited, and I just remember you saying, okay, we need to find her a big brother and a big sister to take care of Katie as, you know, throughout the rest of the rehearsal process. And all of a sudden I had these siblings who were just taking care of me and always had my best interests at heart, and it was just made me feel so comfortable and brought me into the Once on This Island family. I just wanted to tell you that you inspire me so much because as a person and as a director, you find a way to incorporate all of the amazing characteristics that make you such an incredible human being. You're so caring and accepting of others, and which is especially important when it comes to working with fragile high school students. As a teacher and director, you have seen students and performers come from all walks of life to come before you as performers, but you treat them all with an unwavering respect, confidence, and patience that they sometimes cannot see in themselves. And I just have always found that completely awe-worthy because it's a truly amazing characteristic. And I think the best quality that you have as a director that is seen in all of your directing techniques and teaching techniques and everything that you do is how much you love what you do. You're so passionate about the arts, and you allow us to all be so creative in in the musical, in life, in whatever we have, like whatever we endeavor. But it's so obvious how passionate you are for what you do, and that passion carries on to us, and there is no person that I would rather bestow this award on to. So congratulations, Mrs. Mack. I'm so proud of you.
Hi, Mrs. Mack. If you don't remember me without a blonde wig and a fat suit, it's Kanita. I remember the first day that I walked into my first ever audition. I had never been in a play before except for minor plays in school. And I remember walking in and you just greeting me so happily. You seemed genuinely happy to see a freshman there. And I was scared that because I'm a freshman and because of my lack of experience, I would be treated. I don't even know what I thought. I know they didn't expect you though. I felt so welcomed. I was graduating in 3 weeks. I was leaving a place that I'd known for 8 years. I thought that I was leaving a world behind, but I felt welcomed, I guess is all you can say. I came in I did my part, and you applauded, and that was the first time I've ever been applauded by an actual professional, and that just warmed my heart, and I was looking so forward to working with you. And then as I began working with you, you guided me the entire time. I don't have a talent in acting, and you taught me, and you guided me, and you helped me get through everything. Freshman year, acting, singing, blocking, learning my lines. You made sure that I knew them, and when I forgot them, you didn't yell at me. That's what I love, because in my productions, if you didn't know your lines, you were yelled at, but you just helped me through it. But you also directed with a strong hand, which I also liked, because in my other production that I did, I've only ever done 2 productions, they didn't do anything. They were basically there, and you were a director that was involved in my life, and I looked up to you. I still do. I guess all I can say is thank you for giving me one of the best experiences of my life, my first ever musical, my first ever real musical, in a high school that I was scared to enter. And thank you for everything. I love you.
I have so many wonderful memories of Joanie. I remember the first moment that I saw her. I was busy because we were getting ready for Sound of Music, and she just came up to me and said, I would like to be in the show. I said, oh, that's great. What can you do? And she said, I can do anything you want me to do. So I said, okay, let me see what you can do. I said, we're going to do Sound of Music now. That's what we're working on. And we're up to the first act. And we're talking about something that had to do with people and actions and so on. And all of a sudden, I saw a figure coming in the window. I saw the window move, and I said, oh, it seems like somebody's trying to get into this room. And I looked, and it was Joanie. And she was climbing into the room through this open window. And of course, all her beautiful clothes got dirty. And I said, oh, Joanie, what are we going to do now? Look how dirty your dress is. And she said, don't worry. She said, we'll wash this out. It'll be fine, just like new. So it was no problem for her, but it was for me, because I didn't want anything to get soiled that belonged to anybody. And so she was wearing this dress, this costume. And so we cleaned that up and took care of that. So I saw that she was genuine. She knew what to do. If a situation would occur that meant that somebody had to get busy and think about how they're going to take care of this, I could see that in her, that she was ready, that she could take over anything. And I said, well, I can really be assured of her actions, and that's all right. So we went on, and we went through the part of the show, and I saw that she was a very good little actress. And the more that I saw her, the more I could see how it was within her. She knew exactly what to do. You didn't have to tell her what to do. She knew. And so at the end of the rehearsal, she said to me, are you going to take me in the show? And I said, do you want to be in the show? Oh, yes. So I said, all right. I said, as long as you come to all the rehearsals and do your best. She said, oh yes, I'll do that. And so from that time on, she was by my side all the time. She helped me, no matter what I was doing, what I needed, she was there. And I could see that this was going to be a wonderful addition to our little group of people that we had. And everybody felt at home with her, and she felt at home with us. And so the friendship grew, and everybody enjoyed watching her and being with her. And it was a joy just to be with her, really. All these years, I've always held her close to my heart. Through many trials, really, that we had. And she always came out scored with an A. Okay.